Okay, Brittany, do you ever find it just mind-boggling of your success and how you're automatically have become a big icon, or if you're called maybe a role model? Is there even that?
Like
It's
famous.
bizarre. It's very, because I see myself as Britney from Kentwood, Louisiana. And it's very overwhelming sometimes that people look at you in that light. It's very flattering. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's exactly, that's why I'm asking, because people see you as Britney, this ginormous star, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm just me.
Is there a lot of pressure on you in your life? I mean, is there any ways, being a role model, or putting yourself in that line? Is there?
I can't think about it like that. I see myself as just like everybody else. If I say I was a role model, then it's kind of like putting a label on yourself. I just try to be myself and have a good time with what I do, and hopefully people see that and be inspired by me. I do like the being labeled as an inspiration. I would love to be an inspiration for people, not a role model.
Now, your new album, the self-entitled Britney, how do you think, compared to your last two albums, Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did Again, how do you think it's any different?
I think it's just more me. It's just more me, and it feels good. I'm singing the kind of songs that I like, and I think it's more hip-hop and R&B oriented, and it just feels good.
Every magazine has your face on the cover, and there's just tons of articles about you. I mean, I know you say sometimes you laugh them off, but how do you react when something actually upsets you?
I think they can talk about in the press, me personally, whatever, but when they start talking about my performances and my work, that's knock on wood, it's never really happened, but that's when it kind of hurts.
If it's not about behavior, then it's more about your image. What do you do, whether it be good or bad? What do you do when you want to come to a final decision on what your style should be? I
have really cool makeup and hair people. I have really good stylists. I've been with them for a while now, and they know me, and I know them, and they'll get me a rack of clothes, and whatever I'm feeling that day, I'll pull it out and I'll wear it. So it's not like this thing that we go through. It's actually kind of simple.
Understood, yeah. But, a lot of people have this perception of people that are famous, of what they should wear, what they should say, or, almost as if the person's like almost a product.
I think that's so sad that people say that, because, we get inspired just like everybody else. And that's the funnest part about what I do, is that I can be inspired to make up new clothes and to have new designs. That's a part of what I do.
You've got multi-platinum albums all over the world. You have a movie coming out. What drives Britney Spears?
I love what I do. Honestly, I love what I do, and that's what keeps me going. I love getting on stage at night and performing my heart out. I live to, go on a set and, be a character and tell a story to somebody. That's what I love. And so that's what drives me.
Now, a lot of singers now, even in the past, they make it a important part of life to become an actor. What made you think that you wanted to?
Well, honestly, I think I was at a point in my career I'd done 2 albums, and I had done 2 really big tours, and I wanted a new territory. I wanted something different, and I had to do it for me, and just to see if I could do it, So we'll see.
I mean, you can definitely tell on screen. I mean, for one thing, it's something that you can tell that you have a very strong theatrical presence.
Oh, well, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Because I can't see myself like that. I don't know how to judge myself because I'm so attached to the movie. So when people come to me and they're like, "Oh, it was kind of cool," I'm like, "Okay, good," because I'm really attached to it.
Now, in the film, you play a character, Lucy. How similar is Lucy to your own character, and what are the similarities between both lives?
I think the fact that Lucy was you know, trying to pursue her dreams. And well, her first initiative was to go see her mother, but she knew in her heart that she was gonna go to where, you know, go to Los Angeles and try to sing. And I think the fact that she got the courage up enough to go and do that, I think I can relate to her on that level. But other than that, there's a lot of differences in us. She is very, very smart. Well, I'm smart too, but she's like the valedictorian, very anal, a control freak. And I think I'm more just kind of laid back, whatever.
When it comes to like criticism, you know, I mean, it's happened to plenty of pop stars out there, but
it's just inevitable.
You know.
Yeah, but I mean, how are you gonna deal with that?
Honestly, if the critics like the movie, I'm gonna be a little bit worried, because everything the critics like, I hate, and everything that they hate, I really love. So if my fans can go to this movie and be touched by it in some way, that's all that matters to me, you know? And I think if you have a heart, you'll be touched by it.
And I gotta ask you, the love scene with Ben, the passionate scene, how was that for you doing that scene?
I must say, it was a little awkward at first because, you know, you have all these cameras around you and you're supposed to be in this intimate love scene. But after a while, he kind of felt like my big brother at that point when we had to shoot that scene. So it was really kind of laid back, you know. But, you know, I just realized that's something that goes along with what I do. And you just, you know, you soak it up and you tough it up and you embrace it.
The song "Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman," is that how you feel as well, or is that?
You know what? The song I think was really kind of for Lucy in the movie, but I can relate to that to a certain extent. I think that, you know, a woman, I've said this before, is someone who has all the wisdom that she needs and has lived her life to the fullest. And I think that I'm trying to get there. You know, I think it'll be a while, but I'm getting there.
You had the Neptunes on your album. What was it like? What was it?
They are the coolest guys in the whole world. I absolutely love them. Like when you're in the studio, a lot of people and producers, they take what they do really, really seriously. You go in with them and they're just there to have a good time and just to do what they love. And that was how it felt when I was there in the studio with them. They were the nicest guys, and hopefully in the future I'll work with them again. It'd be very cool.
Now, Overprotected, it's in the film. Now, is that actually how you feel?
I think I can more relate to that song, probably Britney 3 years ago, when I was just leaving my home and, you know, my mom was kind of like, oh, my baby's leaving me now, you know. And I think all teenagers, when they're about to go off to college, they kind of get a sense of that feeling of being overprotected because, you know, it was just a matter of my mom respecting the fact that I'm becoming a woman and my dad just trusting me.
What do you think is the biggest misconception that people have about you? You know, like if you stop at a magazine stand and you read a magazine and you think to yourself, this doesn't sound like me, you know.
I think it's funny that people see me as a huge star like this. You know, they don't think of you as being normal like them, and I think the fantasy is very sweet, but, you know, it's funny to me. I'm very amused by it, you know, because I don't see myself that way at all.
So how you keep your foot on the ground by just, you know, ignoring people and thinking...
I guess I have to. Yeah, I guess so.
How do you get control of your life? You know, I mean, you are the biggest, like, singer out there right now. You're just part of this huge...
Well, that's why I am where I am today, is because I do have control, you know, and you just control what you do. You know, you have to, otherwise you get sucked in by people that are not necessary. So you have to just continue to stay in control.
What is something that you get asked over and over again and you just hate being asked that question and you just wish, like, never ask it again? Just...
Probably a lot of stuff about my personal life, maybe. Yeah, probably stuff like that. Yeah, I like to talk about my work and stuff that I do, but when they start getting too personal, I'm like, okay, watch out, you know, that's for me, not you, you know.
Do you have any regrets of anything you've done in the past? You know,
No, I think that if I've done something that has been a mistake, I've learned from it and it's made me a stronger person. So I don't have any regrets. No.
You said to the press that you were thinking about releasing "Boys" as the next single.
No, that's probably going to be the 4th single, not the 3rd. So, but it'll definitely be a single.
And is there anything else that can make you any happier?
I don't know. I don't know.
Absolutely nothing. Well, thank you for the interview, and it's been absolutely nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you too.